an individual for it. How much time I got?
10 seconds.
I loved you and Goo. Just want to mention.
Thank you. And man, I appreciate that. I don't know what to do with that information. I can't take a compliment, but thank you very much. All right, Dallas, panelists, you just heard what he had to say. What do you think of that? Let's start with you, Myriad.
Wow. Okay. I mean, okay, so I think for me, this was one of the first times that I really heard Dallas dig into the content of the book itself, you know, in a more enriched way. I think that, and I think that's something that I would like to hear more from you, because I know that in the past kind of discussions, you've leaned strongly on the fact that this is a Nehiyaw story told in an authentic Nehiyaw way, and I love that, but obviously, I presume Jessica Johns is not the only Nehiyaw author or artist doing that. And there could be arguments that, well, then someone could consume any kind of Nehiyaw art and have that need met. For me, what I really need to hear from you is I need to know why this specific book, why specifically now, relying on the text itself, you know, why is it the strongest and most timely piece of literature that all of Canada should read?
So, I was talking with my dad yesterday. He's 85, 84. How old's my dad? He's not young. He's not a young man. He went to residential school. His parents went to residential school. Same stuff on my mother's side.
Loved, and I could,
yeah,
I could get into some of the craft things, you know, like I think it's sort of the opposite of Shut Up You're Pretty, where Taya Mutanji leaves too many gaps. I almost feel like Jessica gives us too much criticism, and maybe the genius themes that you're talking about coming through as clearly as in other contemporary Indigenous fiction.
I completely agree with you, and I think that's the genius of this writer, Jessica Johns. She knows what she's doing. What I just spoke about, that's heavy-handed stuff, and you can only do that so. Argue the family isn't completely as functional as you think. There's a, what would you call it? Not necessarily addiction, but, well, yeah, we'll go with addiction. There's addictions.
Substance abuse.
Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Substance abuse that we don't talk. We don't in the book. It's not like we spend a chapter talking about that, but it's there, and that's again genius in the way she writes. Like because.